Good morning, everyone. It is a tremendous honor to stand before you today as the newly appointed director of the Alabama Emergency Management Agency. When the governor called and asked me to serve in this position, I felt both humbled and motivated because this job is not just about managing emergencies, it's about protecting the lives, property, and future of the people of Alabama. For those of you who may not know me, my name is Daniel Carberry, and I've had the privilege of serving as the fire chief of both Pritchard Fire Department and Mobile Fire Rescue Department. Over the past 15 years, I've witnessed firsthand what true teamwork and resilience looks like, from long nights on the fire grounds to coordinating with law enforcement, EMS, hospitals, and public works in times of crisis. Those experiences have taught me one core truth. Emergency management is a shared mission. No single department, agency, or person can carry the load alone. Whether we wear turnout gear, a badge, scrubs, or a city ID, every one of us plays a vital role in the success of Alabama's emergency response. Today, I want to share my vision for the next 4 to 5 years, a vision built around collaboration, innovation, preparedness, and community trust. I want to outline how we, as a unified network of first responders, public officials, healthcare professionals, and private partners, can make Alabama a model for effective emergency management across the nation. So as we begin, I want to say thank you for not only being here, but for what you do every single day. You are the reason this state stands strong in times of crisis. Motivation and teamwork. When disasters strike, titles fade and teamwork takes over. Whether you're a firefighter, police, paramedic, nurse, dispatcher, or volunteer, when the call goes out, we all move with one purpose: to protect lives and restore order. That sense of unity is what separates good emergency response from great emergency management. Over the years, I've seen firsthand that when we work together, we accomplish what seems impossible. During major hurricanes along the Gulf Coast, for instance, I saw firefighters clearing roads besides utility crews, police officers directing traffic, and citizens bringing food to first responders. That is Alabama's spirit. As your director, my goal is to preserve and strengthen the spirit of cooperation. We will continue to build bridges between local agencies, hospitals, emergency management managers, and community leaders. Our success depends on trust. Trust in each other's capabilities, trust in leadership, and trust that every person in this room has the same goal: protecting the people of Alabama. So as we move forward, I ask each of you to embrace the mindset that no one succeeds alone. Our power lies in partnerships, and together we will make Alabama stand ready for any challenge that comes our way. Strengthening emergency management effectiveness. Over the next 4 to 5 years, we will focus on modernizing how we manage emergencies statewide. That starts with communication, the backbone of every operation. When information flows freely and accurately between agencies, lives are saved and resources are used wisely. We will upgrade our incident command system and our interoperability and ensure that every jurisdiction, large and small, has access to the same digital tools and situational awareness platforms. Real-time data mapping, resource tracking, and weather integration systems will give us clearer insight and faster response times. We'll also conduct regular after-action reviews and statewide drills that include every level of government so we can refine our coordination and learn from every incident. The goal is not just a response, it's to continuously improve. And finally, we'll emphasize public communication. When the people of Alabama receive timely, accurate information before, during, or after an event, we reduce fear, misinformation, and confusion. The public is our most important partner, and keeping them informed keeps them safe. Specialized teams and mutual aid. Our specialized teams, urban search and rescue, hazardous materials, and technical rescue represent the tip of the spear during disasters. Their expertise saves lives in the toughest conditions. My vision is to expand these capabilities statewide so no region is left uncovered. We'll invest in additional training, update equipment, and improved logistics. We'll strengthen our mutual aid system so that when one city faces disaster, others can step in immediately with trained personnel and critical resources. During my years in Mobile, I saw mutual aid in action many times, neighboring departments driving hundreds of miles to help without hesitation. That is the kind of unity we will continue that will continue to define us. By standardizing protocols and best practices, we'll ensure that specialized support can be deployed quickly and efficiently anywhere in Alabama. The end goal is simple. When disaster strikes, it shouldn't matter where you live. The level of service should be the same across our state. EMS and fire service integration. The fire service and EMS community remain the heartbeat of emergency response. Coming from the fire side, I can speak to that personally. EMS and fire are the first on scene, often long before the cameras or command posts arrive. As disasters grow more complex, our coordination must grow stronger. We'll expand mass casualty and triage training, encourage shared dispatch protocols, and strengthen the relationship between EMS, hospitals, and fire departments. During hurricanes or large-scale incidents, patients might be spread across multiple hospitals and counties. Coordinating those movements effectively means fewer delays, better outcomes, and more lives saved. We'll continue also supporting the men and women who make that possible through education, advanced life support programs, and leadership training. Alabama deserves a unified emergency medical system that works seamlessly with the fire service, because in the end, we all answered the same call for help. Building public trust and building public and private partnerships. Emergency management cannot succeed in isolation. The private sector plays a crucial role in resilience. Power companies, trucking firms, grocery chains, and technology providers are often the first to help communities recover. We will strengthen collaboration between businesses and nonprofit organizations to improve continuity of operations planning. When communities can reopen faster, communities reopen faster, communities recover faster. Our agency will create a private sector advisory group that meets regularly with emergency managers. This partnership will help align resources, identify vulnerabilities in supply chains, and plan joint response during statewide incidents. We'll also continue engaging civic organizations and faith-based groups in preparedness educations. These groups have deep community roots, and their ability to reach vulnerable populations is invaluable. Preparedness is everyone's business, and by including every sector, Alabama will not only respond better, but recover stronger. Working with state and federal agencies. No state stands alone in disaster management. Our partnership with FEMA, the Department of Homeland Security, and the Alabama National Guard are vital. We'll focus on improving grant management and compliance, ensuring that every federal dollar enhances real preparedness. We'll simplify application processes so that smaller communities can access the same support as larger cities. I also want Alabama to have a louder voice on the national table. Too often, policies are written from far from the field. We'll advocate the needs for our rural and coastal communities, ensuring that the representation and that we have representation in federal discussions. We'll also maintain strong ties with neighboring states, because disasters don't stop at borders. Whether it's wildfire responses in north or hurricane recovery in the south, cooperation is our greatest tool across the state of Alabama. Coordinating wildland firefighter and mutual aid. Wildfires are becoming more frequent and intense, even in areas that haven't traditionally faced them. As temperatures rise and vegetation patterns change, Alabama must be proactive. We'll strengthen coordination with the U.S. Forest Service, county EMA offices, and volunteer departments. We'll invest in training the wildland firefighters and promote joint exercises across county lines. Technology will be key to predicting fire behavior models, real-time satellite imagery, and updated mapping tools will help us plan evacuations. And resources allocation. But as important as technology is communication. When multiple jurisdictions share information quickly, we contain fires faster and protect more homes, forests, and lives. Our goal is simple: one team, one fight against the growing wildlands threat. Emerging trends in emergency management. Emergency management today faces challenges unlike any before. Beyond storms and fires, we're dealing with security threats, infrastructure failures, and even misinformation online that can spread faster than the disaster itself. Our agency will stay ahead by embracing innovative, exploring AI-driven analytics, drone mapping, and modern public alert systems. We will continue upgrading our communication infrastructure to ensure reliability during power outages and network failures. Training will also evolve. Responders must understand not just traditional hazards, but also emerging ones like data security, social media communication, and behavioral health in crises. By recognizing these trends and adapting early, we ensure that Alabama doesn't just keep pace, we lead in preparedness. Building trust and community resilience. Trust is the cornerstone of effective emergency management. If the public does not trust us before the emergency, it's too late to earn that trust during one. We will expand the community outreach programs, visiting schools, hosting town hall preparedness nights, and building relationships with local leaders. These efforts will help residents understand what to do long before disasters strike. Equity is another essential piece. Every citizen deserves access to assistance, regardless of income, language, or geography. We continue to work with advocacy groups and translators to ensure that no one is left behind when emergency messages go out. Preparedness begins at home, and by educating our citizens, we will empower them to become a part of the solution, not just victims of circumstance. Taking care of responders and promoting diversity. Responders are our most valuable resource. Without healthy, motivated, and supported personnel, all the technology and planning in the world means nothing. We'll expand mental health and peer support programs, create opportunities for counseling after major incidents, and encourage open dialogue about wellness. A responder who feels supported is more capable, more compassionate, and more resilient. We'll also work to make our emergency management workforce more diverse and inclusive. Representation matters. When our team reflects the communities we serve, communication improves, trust deepens, and morale grows. As a leader, I've learned that inclusion isn't just about fairness, it's about strength. Our collective experience, perspectives, and ideas make us better at solving problems and serving the people. This is the vision for the next 5 years. Looking ahead, my vision for Alabama is for Alabama that leads the nation in resilience. We will move beyond reacting to crises. We will anticipate them, mitigate them, and recover faster than ever before. That means investing in people, technology, and partnerships. It means building stronger training academies, mentoring new leaders, and expanding our statewide emergency management network. It also means redefining what success looks like. Our measure of success won't be how fast we rebuild after a disaster. It will be how well we prevent disaster from destroying lives in the first place. Together, we will create an emergency management system that is proactive, inclusive, and adaptable. One that honors our past and protects our future. In closing, I want to thank everyone here, especially the firefighters, law enforcement officers, EMS professionals, dispatchers, healthcare workers, and countless local officials who serve from behind the scenes. You are the reason that Alabama endures and recovers. Your courage, professionalism, and selflessness define what public service truly means. As your director, I pledge to support you with every resource available, to listen when challenges arise, and to lead with transparency and integrity. Together we will make Alabama not only ready for the next disaster, we will make sure we emerge every challenge stronger, smarter, and more united than before. Thank you for your time, your service, and your unwavering commitment to the people of this great state. One more thing before we conclude is I'd like to acknowledge the references that helped shape today's vision. That includes the Introduction to Emergency Management, the Public Administrator's Concept and Cases, and Columbia Southern University's Emergency Management Trends and Future Outlooks. These works remind us that progress in emergency management depends on leadership, collaboration, and preparedness. Thank you very much. I'm Daniel Carberry.